morning, everyone. We are very happy to be in Jaipur, which is a place for the trailers, and we are exhibiting in the trailer and truck exhibition expo, and we are displaying all the products, which are related to trailers, and we have a complete range. I can give you, one by one, what are the products we are displaying here. So we have mechanical suspension, which is covering the entire range. Then we have air suspension, which is covering the entire range. And then we have axles, which we manufacture on our own. And we have a 14-ton axle, 16-ton axle, and 18-ton axle, and which is generally required to make the maximum capacity trailer in the market. And all are being displayed here. And you can see all around that these products are visible here. And we also have all the spare parts and other parts that we manufacture for truck and trailer market, which you can see at the background, all the suspension parts. And so we have a very unique proposition in terms of the competition, that we do all the parts of manufacturing in-house, whereas our competitors are buying from other places, but we are the only person, who are making these parts inside. And so we can offer a lot of value proposition, while offering the complete kit, combo kit, and the loose suspensions. So we have a very unique proposition, in the axle, which is a very, very important part of the suspension. Our axle is a single beam axle without any welded joint, and which offers a very strong, suspension for the trailers. And we, as I said before, we have the complete range, 14, 16, and 18-ton axle. And we also have a wide service network. We have around 30, authorized service center, who are always ready to provide full service, after the sales. Rajasthan is our biggest sales area at the moment. We are doing sales through Ganga Motor Agencies here. He is our authorized distributor. We sell parts to him, and he is a very, very old and very established, player in this market. And we have a very strong sales team and a service team, who is doing, sales and service support. And after this, we have a plan to enter aggressively in the Chhattisgarh market, which is a big trailer manufacturing base. And we are also doing very good in the Maharashtra circle also. Basically, Jamna will offer, complete range of product, and they are all technology product. Everything is made in-house, and we will provide a full service support, for all the after the sales. And wherever, is needed, we will make an entry.
The sentiment had been pretty good, I would say, till end of April. It's little low right now, obviously because of current geo-global situation. But going forward, we don't see that Indian market will have a long-term impact. I think the market will come back as soon as this war situation settles. As far as Jamna is concerned, we are not holding of any of our future investments. All the investments are going on as we planned a couple of years ahead. The major investment being done right now into a trailer industry. We understand, and the industry is moving towards from a rigid trucks to trailers. Special thanks to the current government, the major highways are being built. So we are setting up a new factory in Pithampur, where we'll be making our own axles, as we are already making suspensions. So in the market, we are bringing in new axles. We already have a 13, 14-ton axle. We recently launched 16-ton axle, and we are about to launch a 18-ton axles. In addition to that, we already launched air suspension. We are bringing in a couple of new models into air suspension. In addition to, the major suspension, we are adding into allied components also. The moment, this industry grows, there is a massive requirement of components for aftermarket. So we are building all those components also, doing a backward integration. We have many of those components being built by Jamna Auto. The recent one had been U-bolts, and we are just setting up a factory to make our own bushings. The major manufacturing, the new plants are all out coming up in Pithampur, close to Indore, but our R&D would be in Pune. So any product we launch today, before the, even one product goes to customer, the complete validation is done at our Pune R&D center. See, if we go a decade back, majority of trailer industry was being catered by unorganized sector. I think the major chunk of it has already moved towards the organized sector, and Jamna is one of the major player in that. Going forward, I think majority of this will move to organized sector. The way trucks were being built, now the trailers would be built by the organized sectors. See, the major difference between Jamna and other competition is we have our own R&D center, which just not like testing a complete suspension, but we can test even a single individual component that goes into suspension. So that's a major advantage Jamna has today. and we are very closely associated with all the OEMs, truck manufacturer, being having 65% market share in India. So we are a very close association with the OEM, where we understand what is the requirement of the end customers as well as OEM. So we keep sharing our data with OEM, and OEM shares their data with us. So that gives us a little bit of advantage in the market, where we make sure that we are step ahead of the competition. Especially, we have a lot of inputs coming from a global market as well. We probably, the last 2 years, we have spent on increasing our sales network as well as the service network, and we are still spreading. Probably in next 2 years, the major investment is going into service network now. Probably we are tying up with the existing people who have their own service network. They can take their trailers there and get it serviced. In fact, now we are trying to expand into retrofitment of air suspension as well. So these centers would cater to air suspension fitment as well as the service of air suspension. These will be, some of would be Jamna's exclusive, and there may be tie-ups as well. I don't have the data, but in next 12 months, we are targeting at least 200 new touch points. See, the major, in suspension, you have a lot of grease requirements are there, to reduce friction in the suspension parts. There was a lot of, substandard grease were available in the market. In case you get a good suspension, but you don't maintain properly, don't use the proper, allied parts. Keeping that in mind, we have launched all these allied components and allied grease, coolants, etc., so that we are giving education to our end customers to make sure we use established product, so that we can increase the life of our product. Our only major objective of setting up our own manufacturing facility of axle, which is a single tube axle. Our next target is to spread our especially trailer market into Europe as well as to North America. We are already in touch with a couple of major customers. The moment this plant starts production, I think we would be there in North America as well as Europe. I think today we have a very, very strong foothold in North as well as in South, especially in Chennai area. We are a little bit weak in West as well as in East, and now we are spreading our service as well as sales network into these two regions. The major issue today is to uptime of the vehicle. If you can't keep the vehicle off-road 24 hours today. So what we are giving a target to all end customers, in case there is a breakdown, we are giving them our phone numbers. They can contact our service engineer. They'll be there within 2 to 3 hours time.